Ooh, so I just recorded a video about Termagants, and I was walking inside, and I was like, you know what? We can go deeper. There's more to squeeze out of Termagants than the analysis I just had. I mean, it was decent, but there's more there. There's a lot more there, actually. It turns out, upon just a few seconds of thought, I thought of a completely different way to look at it. And we'll start with the basic group of what I'm going to be talking about. It's not Termagants. I'm not going to be using Termagants. They're a little too expensive, I think. We'll get into them later. I might use them. For right now, I'm not exactly about them. But Termagants, I'm about that Termagant life. Termagants are 40 points for a squad of 10. For 40 points, you get 10 strength 4, assault 1, AP nothing, damage 1, weapons that are 12-inch range. Not the best, not the worst. Their toughness 3. Their 1 wound, they have 1 attack, their weapon skill, ballistic skill 4, and if the unit contains more than 20 models, you can reroll wounds of 1. They also have instinctive behavior. So, getting to groups of 20 is actually a pretty good thing, but with High Fleet Kronos, I'm not particularly going for groups of 20. I want a group of 10. I want a small group so that I can, at least for right now, I'm thinking I want a small group so I can send them out in individual points, and at the edge of this, at the bare edge of my synapse range, and keep a field of anti-psychic and also objectives and whatnot in my territory of control. I guess it's all about board control is why I'm running multiple small groups of Termagants. MSU, I also kind of like running MSU in certain armies. Not my I mean, I do run MSU in my orgs, but that's kind of just what I got to do. I wish running, I don't have enough boys yet, but I wish running 100 boys was better than it is in my local meta. Termagants, the way I like them, are 56 points compared to the 40-point squad. You get 18 shots, 12 at the 18-inch from an assault 3 strength 4 AP nothing from the Termagants. That's the devourer. So you get an extra 6 inches on your range. You get 12 shots at 6 inches for 16 points. It's 2 points per shot in like 0.75 points per inch. It's all, you know, I'm completely happy about that trade myself. But I could see where if you are looking to keep it, say, low scale, you are going to bring nothing but Termagants with flesh boards and try to get within 12. However, having 4 devourers on deck, like I said, gives you the 12 extra shots. You're paying 32 points for them, which is more than the squad. That's fine because there's 6 bodies in front of them. You could kill 6 of those guys, and you've only lost a third of your fire effectiveness. And that's the close range stuff. So it's kind of worth the tax in a certain way because your firepower will maintain over time. And I guess in that aspect, it's a little bit better than 2 points per shot. Because for 4 points, each Termagant with a Devourer is 8 points. For 4 points, you get the Assault 3 compared to the Assault 1, which is nets you an extra shot. 2 shots extra, 2 points a shot. However, when you're computing that with these ones aren't the ones dying, and the ones with the close range weapons that didn't add nearly as much fire as they are the ones that are getting pulled off the board first, the fire effectiveness of the unit rises a lot. You could keep the 6-4 ratio, go up to like, I don't know, 20 Termagants with Devourers, Flesh Borers, and then 12 with Devourer, 12, but do 10 with Devourers. It's not quite what we're looking for, but it's close enough. You could go 28-12 if you want to do a group of 30. I haven't quite crunched the numbers on how many shots that would be, but 12 would fire 36 shots. Plus the 28 is fit. Yeah, it's 36 shots plus 28. 64 shots, something like that. 54, 64 shots. It's a hell of a lot of shots, but again, that's a hell of a lot of points. I like these cheapest chips, little units that you can still net the same amount of shots. Sure, you're not re-rolling ones on wounds, but you can put the shots in other places a hell of a lot easier if they're in different groups. And like I said, I'm looking for board control here. Anyways, food for thought. I'm going to be using them alongside other units like Hive Guard and Warriors that have guns on them and DAC effects and all sorts of stuff I would not be running with Kraken. But I'm running Kronos. So, different. Just a Kronos list. There's also a little surprise in there from, what's it called? Hydra, because maybe there might be a Hydra surprise in a couple of these lists. List is a regenerating warlord. Anyways, I'm gonna catch y'all later. Deuces.